Congratulations, we have a new Fray Bentos pie to do. Not new, just new as in I haven't done it. This one is just chicken. And as much as I like doing these, I am not going to be surprised by anything that comes from this. It is going to be both opened, eaten, consumed on camera. And I'll consume as much of it as humanly possible before I give up on it. As you know, I don't really like these. I give them a fair shot, but they're not really my cup of tea. As I said, after I'm done doing these the conventional way, once I've been through the whole lot, I'm going to try making alternative ways of presenting them. As in, I'm going to take the contents out of this part. I'm going to separate the pastry, take it out, put it into another container with pastry underneath, and see if I can make it into a decent pie. Seeing if this $1.50 or £1.50 in the UK pie can be turned into something acceptable. It's already attracting flies, see? Right. But for now, let's leave the lid on this one to just in case that fly returns. Get the oven up to temperature. And then let's cook the hell out of it. Right, I'll be back when I put it in the oven. Not really much more to say. It smells the same as all the rest. In it goes. Let's see what it's like when it comes out. Nice. So it's time to take it out. Which is, wow, look at that. Yeah, let's zoom in a bit and have a closer look. Pretty amazing, huh? Look, it's breathing. I can see it moving. Cool. So here we are. Here it is. I got to say, it's not looking too bad. Increase the lighting a little bit. That's better. You can see some more detail now. Wow, it really has puffed up more than the normal one. Well, I would say normal one, they're all normal, but I have treated this one slightly differently. Let's get a knife and a fork. And, ooh, I'm going to need this shovel thing to get it onto a plate, unfortunately. They do not like the plates, these things, do they? Right. This is always the same, I'm afraid. Let's zoom out a bit, because it's a... Wow, I'm not really happy with the zoom on this. I can't really just go, can I just pick one times? There we go. I'm still getting used to this new phone. Right. Let's get this out of the way. Turn the other way. And let's try and get it out of the tin. So there's the pie crust, and underneath is the sludge. As you can see, well, sludge smells a bit like chicken, although I got to say it smells like chicken with beef gravy, which I'm not going to be surprised if that's not what it is. And I say sludge because none of this meat has any consistency to it. It just dissolves when contacted with your tongue or anything, to be honest. And I try to be as nice as I can to these. Let's at least try and put the pie top on top of the content, and you can see the pie actually managed to pick up a load of the sludge, or the gravy as it's supposed to be called, but for my mind gravy isn't see-through. It's quite incredible, isn't it? We will zoom in a bit on this. Let's center that up, and I'll taste it a bit. There's no resistance to the knife going through the pastry at all, and I can already tell that it's like sort of falling apart chewing gum underneath as per normal. God, I don't want to eat it. It's just chicken is the easiest thing to make, right? And it's just going to taste the worst. There's no flavour. It's... What does this taste like then? It just doesn't taste like chicken. Everything's supposed to taste like chicken. Can you get me some salt and pepper? I want to see if I can improve it anytime soon. My wife stood here to the side. Do you want to try a bit? Go on, just try a little bit. And you don't want to try it. Let's see if salt and pepper can improve it too. It can bring out any flavours. So no, I haven't lost my sense of taste because I can taste the salt and pepper. But it's just, there's nothing behind it. Just chicken. That's the flavour. It's just, it's nothing. There's nothing there. It's just nothing. Well, I'm not really going to eat much more of this. I might have a little bit more. I'm going to probably make myself a sausage sandwich or something because I'm just can't consider this a meal. Even if I eat this whole thing, it's like 300 calories. There's nothing here. Most of the calories come from the whatever that is in there. So, this is the most tasteless food I've ever had. I can't begin to describe. The salt and pepper are the strongest flavour in that, and I've just added a little bit of those. I mean, I just can't bring myself to compare it to anything. Even one hot dog has more flavour than this whole meal. These little bits of chicken, they just dissolve as soon as you hit them. They're like chicken you'd find in a stew, but without the flavour. It gives you an idea of how easy that is to cut. I can just go through it with the side of the fork, and it doesn't feel like there's anything there. It's like a new form of matter, somewhere between solid and gas that isn't liquid, because liquid would be some sort of substantial thing. Well, this has been Bad Food Blog, and that was the Just Chicken Fray Bentos pie in a tin. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I couldn't bring myself to like this either.